Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the show after the show. Today we got some special guests, so stick around.
Remember?
Yes, Steve Sung,
yes.
ladies and gentlemen.
Sung in the house.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Nice to meet you, man.
Thanks, man.
How's everything? How's the ride been?
It's been crazy, man. Ever since the win, you know, things just been pretty crazy for me.
You guys hang out today. We'll talk about the ride.
That sounds great.
Okay, don't go anywhere. We got some our guests here today. Talk story in just a little bit. Hene Kawaka right now from Is on 99.1.
Hawaii, look oi.
And then you meet Ray right after this.
No, it took me around 3 years to meet him.
Okay.
My mom first, she offered his help for me, but then at the time I just wasn't, I wasn't ready yet.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what she meant by a counselor,
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was getting myself into. And then 2 more years of really intense craziness.
Pain and
suffering, and falling from graces, mental hospitals.
Wow.
That's when I realized I needed his help, and it's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Right. And so you went to one of his sessions, obviously, and did things start changing for you after the first session, or did you go, wow, this is weird, and maybe I'll try it again later?
You know, it's a funny story, because when I first met him for the first session, I actually spent the whole session.
See the light. Some other light you saw.
And he was really chill about it. So I was like, man, it's a cool guy, because I didn't know he was supposed to do work. I think he was just there to like talk, talk and
like
just,
a counselor,
that was it. So, he was very supportive at the time.
That's cool.
The way
Worry about light it up.
You know what was funny?
You need Bob Marley music. I got your mind.
They were passing it around to me. They was asking, hey, you want some? And they were doing high-tech style. I'm old school. They got machines.
Yeah. Vaporizer.
Yeah, that's what it was called. I never heard of it at that time.
Yeah, it was well.
This big plastic bag with clear smoke, and they passed it to me. No, but I'm good. Let me know when you guys follow me.
I want to talk about this 1.2 million win in just a minute. So don't go anywhere. It's 99.1.
Hawaii, look oi.
Did you get him some for this trip? Did you get some for this trip?
No.
Or you don't smoke anymore?
No.
Oh, no. Keep out.
It's okay. I want to know.
I gotta keep him straight now. He's one of those people that it's really no good for him. Everybody has different chemistry.
Yeah.
Some people smoke and they
I
chill.
totally
Some people smoke and they get paranoid. And that was him. He was the one guy that had that little different chemistry.
I didn't believe it. I was like, there's no way. It can't mess me up. Never messes up anybody. So I kept smoking. Kept just going.
Well, nowadays, you're getting more high-tech
Oh yeah.
stuff. There's so many chemicals.
That's
inside. You ain't
that's the
smoking weed
stuff
anymore.
too. Yeah.
Over here, at least you're getting organic come from the soil.
Yeah.
Come from the soil. You hear me? Come from the soil. 99.1 Hawaii no Ka'oi. You got Lanai, Augie, and Tehani. We got Ray Johnston, and we also got Steven Sung hanging out with us in the studio. Steven just won the World
World Series of Poker.
World Series of Poker, $1.2 million at the Rio. Will that be televised on ESPN, or was it televised?
No, it's not gonna be televised on ESPN, but it was televised on ESPN3.com.
Oh, okay. How do they? How many tournaments are there in a year? Is there
There's
one every week? Is it?
I mean, tournament-wise, the tournaments that I play are the most, the prestigious, the
What's the
biggest buy-in tournaments that I play.
What are those called? Is
Yeah.
it like a PGA? Is it like a
The WSOP is one of
There's
them.
WSOP is for the summer, for June and July. That's the biggest. Was a series of tournaments a year. That's what all the poker players, they all attend from all over the world. The thing that's up and coming is the European Poker Tour, called EPT.
And you play on all of them?
Well, I took a break for a couple of years,
Yeah.
but now I'm coming back.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the plan.
So you come back, and this is your first big win. How long is your comeback been?
I was struggling for a good 3 years, 4 years.
And you meet Ray. Ray set your mind straight, and you walk into this thing. Walk us up to that day, because you had a cool story. You said it was kind of a fairy tale.
Yeah, the thing is, there was a 3-day tournament. On the day 2 of the tournament was Ray's 4th seminar, the Rage 4.
Rage 4 was on day 2.
Oh, okay.
That's why I couldn't be there.
You were here in Hawaii. You did Rage 4 in
Yeah,
Hawaii.
he did Rage 4. That's
Yeah.
right.
And day 3 was the final day, and after day 2, there was 18 people left, and I knew Ray was tired. He just finished his seminar and stuff. But I told him in the morning, like, man, you gotta come. I'm 4th in chips, and everything's just going my way. I was, the cars were going my way. I felt lucky. Everything was happening.
Well, he told us he already had like 700,000 hanging out on the side.
That was guaranteed 700.
So that's 4th in chips.
At this point, 50
No.
grand would be happening for
7,000 people left when it was heads
Oh,
up.
okay.
But on the start of the day 3 was 18 people left, and we were guaranteed. Let's say the buy-in was 25,000, so we were guaranteed around like 38,000 maybe. And yeah, it happened so fast, and Ray decided to get the final ticket that was left, and then when he flew in there, it was like everything that happened was we predicted it,
Yeah.
You didn't predict it. You said it was gonna happen.
He said something about a $1.2 million win that's gonna happen soon, like weeks in
Before I
advance.
knew, yeah.
Weeks in advance, like 1.2 seems like the number.
Yeah.
First place was 1.2, and second, we're talking about like, man, right when you get there, there's gonna be around 2 or 3 people left, and hopefully there's 2 or 3 people left. That's exactly what happened. I think there were 3 people left right when he showed up, and man, it's just. I took it down,
It's
man.
really Hollywood type of ending.
Yeah.
But the cool thing, you guys, is, that is what I promote. That's what I teach at my seminars, is that we have more control over our destinies than we ever can even imagine.
Yeah.
And this experiment, so to speak, with Steve is a testament to this fact.
Yeah.
Because none of these things are chance, coincidence, or luck as we know it to be.
I wish I could
There are
share my
those.
story, but I cannot.
Oh, I
Well,
cannot wait
I'll
till
work-
you tell
in
your
a couple
story.
months.
Yeah.
I'll let you know what happened.
Yeah, because I had a chance to work with Lanai also. But I do want people to know that when I met Steve was at the lowest of the low that anyone could be. And the journey together has been a little over a year from the time I started working with him. When I first started with him, Lanai and Augie, I worked 10 straight days with him. I flew off from Hawaii. They got my airfare and hotel accommodations, and I told the mom, I'm gonna need about 10 days with your son, straight, back to back. Because I had to get him off of not just illicit drugs, because it wasn't just, Pakalolo.
Yeah.
We're talking about some other stuff like ecstasy. I'm gonna just say it in the air because he's all clear now. MDMA, and then but he also had medication.
I'm sorry, I didn't say that.
He had medication prescribed from the doctors. He was on Klonopin and all kinds of other stuff. So, his world was totally out of control. So, in order for me to get him off all this, I knew I'm gonna need the time. And so I worked with him about 8 hours a day for 10 straight days. When we were done, it was clean and sober. He even quit smoking cigarettes, stopped drinking,
Right.
all that in 10 days. That's what we needed to start with.
You're like Mick from Rocky.
So look, cut the eye.
Chase the chicken. All right, talk story more with you guys. Don't worry. What a great story. Here's a Cock Falls now, right here on 99.1.
How about you, Knuckle?